Do you think we'll ever speak to Carlos again?
Who?
Honestly, Ditto, just cut everything else out. Just start with that line. The last time,
Alright.
What did happen last?
Rescal had some issues with the law.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, that's true for everyone.
He was burning down the ship,
fair.
and the rest of us were like fleeing the ship, except for Sturge, who, I mean, Jakey Boy had to stick around.
I have to say that it was international water, so I did not, in fact, have any issues with the law last episode.
Are there really no laws on international waters?
Kinda, yeah.
I think there's.
You could murder somebody.
I think there's like a separate code of law that applies to like ships in the international waters, but it's a lot more.
Apparently,
lax.
you can get married on the international waters without a license.
It doesn't mean that it's gonna be honored by whatever country you live in, though.
Listen, it worked in Friends, okay?
That's accurate. I just, don't get any ideas, because you might regret it.
Oh, God. What's worse, getting married in Vegas or getting married in international waters?
Well, at least in Vegas, it's legally true for the United States.
But then that... Okay, let's go. What happened last time?
We all died.
We got a ship.
Again?
Well, you got married to Rescal.
Whoa, I missed this session.
Well, okay. Rescal?
Mm-hmm.
Rescal's a captain, and...
Yeah, I'm a captain now.
Yeah,
Captain
he's a
Rescal?
captain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Jumbo Rescal.
And we're taking
More
our
like
ship.
Jumbo Captain Rescal.
Captain.
And I think at the end we were like finally arriving in ASMT with like 1 day left to
Figure our shit out,
get
yeah.
to
Oh, yeah.
the House of Turner.
Did we heal any?
Yeah, you each heal. It takes about a week, so you each heal about 3 points, 3
Sweet.
wounds, and all your
no
stuns.
more stuns, right?
Yeah, all your stuns.
I'm now at 10 wound.
I'm also at 10 wounds.
High five,
Yay.
husband!
I'm at
13
12.
wounds.
We're
I've got
fine.
you guys beat.
Yes, you're the most physically hurt. Good job.
I'm surprised I'm not.
Alright.
In terms of maybe proportion regarding max health, you are, I think, maybe, actually. Yes.
Maybe.
Rescal, you also heal. 1 moment.
Oh yeah, I heal better.
He gets
I have
bonuses
10 bird points.
from the stone
You also
mine.
heal an additional 4 points of damage.
Yes.
My stone mined trial period ran out, so I no longer get those bonuses.
Yeah, think about what you could have been able to do, and you just squandered it.
I have
The
my
stone
reasons
mind.
for what I do.
Trial version.
You became an actual human torch and lost control of your inner mind and started destroying everything.
It was
Oh,
for
yeah.
the greater good.
I mean, because we got the
You
ship still.
gotta look in, the long game.
Rakal, the word you're looking for is self-defense.
No. I mean, can't exaggerate here.
Think about all the heretics he killed.
Since
No.
when were you against exaggerating things? You're the last person I want to hear that from. Or at least Rescow is.
Last time a boat happened and is now ours.
Oh yeah, we did that big fight. Oh yeah, you're captain now and Sturgis second in command, right?
Wow.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah?
That's
Well,
right.
Oh, jeez.
Delegate however you want. Your
Like
first mate is
Sturgeon,
second mate.
First mate.
Yeah. Oh.
Can I be lookout?
Nah.
Okay.
Remember, nobody trusts George yet, really.
Why does nobody trust George?
Because
I've
we
done
don't
nothing
know-
but help you people.
We don't know why you're with us. You're just some person.
I got you free charge for the go-kart.
I mean,
Yeah, that's suspicious. It's like you're trying to buy our appreciation here.
I mean, you can do as many nice things for us as you want, but like the reason we don't trust you is because we don't know why you're here, and we still
Nobody's
don't.
asked.
Yes, we have. Like in the
No,
very
you haven't. I have honest to a fault. If you had asked me, I would have told you.
in the very first time we met you, or like when we all woke up together, I was just editing this last week. Like Rezcow and Jakey Boy wouldn't talk to George, but Caesar had just met her, so he's like, "Hey, what's up?" And he was like started to ask her why she was there, and she just like refused to say anything. She wouldn't lie, but she wouldn't say anything, and so Caesar's like, "Okay, whatever," and he stopped talking.
You know what?
to her.
Ask me again. I'll tell you everything. You guys trust Bulina more than you trust me.
Because we knew, like, we were all together
We
with
knew her. She was a
You knew her. She was the
OG.
daughter of a mafia man.
Doesn't matter. She was an OG. Georgina, we don't know George. We don't know what's up with her.
Yeah, it's true. We probably have known George for longer than we've known Belina at this point.
Really? You
Now
know
we
more
just spent
about...
the whole week on the boat just burning her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent a whole week on the boat. How do you not, like, trust a person after spending a week on the high seas?
Well, you
I
guys can
have
have a
to-
conversation if you would like that happened on the boat.
I had to take that time to try out all the captain boots.
I mean, I'm not going to ask again. I already know that she's refusing to say anything to us, so...
No, but maybe my mind changed.
Well, he doesn't know that, and why would he assume that?
Oh, I'm not saying him. I'm saying somebody else. I don't know. I don't care. I still want to be lookout, though.
Well, good luck.
Fine, I'll climb to the top of the lookout tower and just chill up there, not looking out at anything, but just look.
Looking outwardly.
Yes.
The
Very
actual
forlornly.
crew person who's up there being the lookout is confused as to why you're up there with him.
I'm trying to flirt with him. Hello, cat. Hello. Glad you could join.
Cat's talking to herself again.
Without talking to one aspect of herself. Let's not forget,
Yeah,
cats
honestly,
is in
I'm 12
plural.
cats in a trench coat, so there's many. No, don't crawl on my computer, please.
I do what I want.
Shut up, Horikawa.
Oh, you shouldn't crawl on other people's computers.
I'm sorry.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay.
She's like, she was going out to eat, right? And I'm like, okay, be safe. And she's like, don't tell me what to do. I'm so done with your shit.
I guess I'll ask, what do we see as we come into port?
Everything?
You see a small village. You know, it's got a granary. It's got a schoolhouse.
So we can go and get ourselves some fresh bread.
I'm excited.
Ooh, bread sounds
It's
good.
got a small marketplace. It's got a nice big mansion.
Ooh.
It's a small town with a mansion.
Yeah, nice
Luigi's
big
mansion.
mansion.
Yeah, there's gotta be
Okay.
at least one rich jerk in every village.
It's the mayor's house.
You see a bunch of Goopas and shaman and banana snakes walking around.
Banana snakes. Oh, we're in ASMT.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh. So are we
I-
fascinated by the local flora and or fauna?
Are we foreign?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be foreigners now.
Do they
Yeah,
speak a different
jeez.
language?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, no, like the message box were all in English, so.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, and you said that we were coming in, like, in Rad Volcano so that we could be close to House of Turner.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been kind of playing fast and loose with our deadline here.
Yeah.
So is there time for bread?
Yes.
I hope so. Well, as the captain, I declare that there is time for bread.
All right.
So there's a small port area for you to dock in.
All right.
We dock.
Roll for Doc.
Actually, that is true. Who are you having pilot your ship?
Sturge.
Surge.
Well, surely there's someone more qualified than me.
I volunteer.
Yeah, no, yeah, the existing ship.
Yeah.
No, George is
Okay.
gonna be like, okay, I know how to do this. Just let me handle this.
I summarily, completely ignore George.
Why? Why?
Time for you to blow up the ship.
I just can
Like,
George
it's a
be
complete
sad?
and utter non-acknowledgement.
Can George just like go to the end of the ship and just cry?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, jeez.
George does that.
Oh, man.
Gotta roll for crying.
Not cry, but be forlorn.
Roll a forlorn check.
That
What is
conversation,
knowledge, sadness.
It's
Willpower,
charisma.
Oh, okay.
Cats, that conversation we had
Sadness.
earlier can happen in character a bit. Like, you ask why we aren't talking to you, and Caesar says, because we don't know why you're with us.
That's true.
Like, we don't...
Instead of walking off forlornly, you're like, hey, hey. Why does nobody acknowledge me? What
You
the
don't
heck, man?
exist.
And Caesar says what I said earlier, because we don't trust you, we don't know why you're here with us with the League of Janitors. Like,
Then
they
just
just
ask.
tossed you in with us. I did ask you, and you refused to say anything.
And I'll lean in and whisper in his ear, ask again.
Also, you're super weirdo by doing things like that all the time.
See, I can take not trust. I can take being weird because that's just me, but not trusting me, that's... Just because somebody's weird doesn't mean you shouldn't trust them.
I mean, okay, you say we'll ask
You
again.
trust Sharon more than you trust me.
I mean,
Yeah, well, we know why
yeah.
she's here. She's here to make
Yeah.
sure we don't try and get out of our deal with the League.
Didn't she try to kill us?
No, not directly.
She's tried to leave us to our death many times, but
Oh,
we don't take that personally.
No, that's completely professional. Like, we get it.
Oh, okay, then that's fine. Then. I can understand that.
But
My
I mean,
cat is messing. My cat just fell behind my dresser.
anyway,
Yeah.
you say we'll ask again, and I say that. I mean, if you want to tell us, you can, but at this point, whatever.
Jesus.
I mean, it's like
Rascal, you can step in here, man.
you already
Oh,
realize
is he,
you already
is
realize
he,
it's a question up in the air. So I mean, if you want to answer it, go ahead.
Uh,
Mhm.
okay.
So we
okay.
dock into port.
Okay. If we're gonna get along on this fantastic foreign adventure, I want you guys to trust me. So, I was originally by order of... is it Virgil or Virgil?
Regral Tizerius.
Vegral Tizerius, Chief of Police.
No,
To
he's the
invest-
dispatcher.
No,
It says
Sacred
Chief
Erin
of
is the
Police in my
dispatcher.
contact.
Oh, never mind. Sure.
Yeah, you're wrong. Gosh.
I thought
I
I had
was
you
sent-
change that. One sec.
My
Chief of
notes
dispatchers.
are actually not all that comprehensive, but they were at the beginning, and that was at the beginning.
One sec.
Sacred Erin was Rezkow's original supervisor. He's a boom
Yeah, I
boom.
told you that you can't have Regral Tizerius. You have to have Sagraniran. You can't
Oh,
have the
maybe I
friggin'
changed
chief
it.
of police. Chief of police.
Maybe I changed it. Or maybe I changed it and didn't save.
Well, either way, Sagraniran is the dispatcher.
Okay. Anyway, I was dispatched by my superiors originally to investigate you guys to see about your connections with the what was this?
Big Boo
Boo
Jones.
Jones. To see your connections with him, to see if you guys were in cahoots per se. And after a while, after a couple minutes, I figured
Oh yeah, you guys, you interrogated these guys in the hospital, didn't you?
Yeah. And after a couple minutes, I deemed that you were not in cahoots per se. And then dubbed it my own mission to assist you in capturing... Or was it capturing? Or I believe I just came along anyway just to see if I can get any more information on Big Boo Jones since he's my target. And you guys
Well, you
seem
have
to...
information. Well, here. One sec.
So does Cats get plot points
Why?
for the whole spill? I mean, honest to a fault.
I mean,
Does
it's
it
not
hurt
like...
her?
I don't know.
No. Maybe in the future, because everything hurts me at some point, but, I mean...
To be fair, that's true for everyone here.
I mean, if they wanted to keep it a secret, then sure it hurts, but
Nah, I
I
want
mean,
you
she was
guys to
keeping it a
trust me.
secret. She was keeping it a secret fine until now. She's just finally.
And the only reason I kept that from you when you asked me the first time was because at the time I was still in the process of investigating you guys and didn't want
I
you
only
to
told
be
it
all
to you.
suspicious.
You have to tell it to them if you want it. That was a private message.
Yeah, I know. And I'm
Okay.
actually...
Yeah, what she's saying there, she's saying in character, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. And because... And now, after I've dubbed you guys not in cahoots, now I'm just following along to see if I can get any more information. Especially with this big drop. I think something's going on with
How did
this
you-
drop and Big Boo Jones, but you know that I'm just trying to do my job and be a detective.
How did you end up in that room with us at the League underground base? Like, that's mostly what I'm curious about, because they seemed to know you and seemed to have some sort of deal with you.
I don't think they did they?
Well, you
I
got
remember-
into their underground base with us somehow.
1 second.
She just looks blankly. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Sounds like there's something you gotta tell us.
Well, see, the way...
Now you suddenly
I
remember
ended
why
up-
you weren't telling us anything. Probably.
No. The only reason I wasn't telling you anything at first was because I was in the process of investigating you. But now that I'm just trying to get more leads on Big Boo Jones, which leads to how I woke up in this room with you guys. See, I was drugged.
Gasp.
What?
No, but really. They stuck into
Okay.
my room, and they drugged me, and I woke up. And I just woke up, and I'm like, oh.
So you have no idea
Okay.
why the League of Janitors drugged you and put you with us?
Oh, because I'm terrible at, like, Horikawa, I don't even know why you give this to me in private chat, because I divulge all of it.
No, that's fine if you want to. Like,
Yeah.
I give
if
it to you
need-
in private because they don't technically know. You can make the decision what you want to share.
I mean, I've got no reason to keep this from them. But they offered me a lead on Big Boo Jones, because the League is also after him.
Right.
So that's why they were interested in me, because they knew what my mission was.
So they just came to you since you were investigating Big Boo Jones and decided to put you with us since they know that he's interested in us for some reason?
Believe it or not, I'm a well-known detective who knows what she's doing sometimes. So-
Okay. I
Guess
can
that
buy
makes
that,
sense.
because that's the same reason why the League is keeping us alive, because they figure we're good bait for Big Boo Jones, basically.
And I am good after bait.
Sharon says, yep.
Alright.
But don't let
Still
it get
trust
to you.
Sharon.
Happens to the best of us.
I mean, I'm as curious as everyone else is why Big Boo Jones, like, had plans for us, so, you know?
Because he's a big
I agree.
nerd.
If it's a big nerd, he just makes a team that serves no purpose. Okay, sure.
Anyway.
Okay, it's nice to have some kind of explanation finally. Thank you, George. And I
Still can't be lookout though. You're too small.
I start ticking in, like, that purring sense.
Jeez.
Yay, I did right. I helped.
Caesar was going to, like, shake your hand, but instead he just kind of looks at you weirdly and steps away.
I'm adorable. somebody like me.
The audience likes you.
That's all
Yeah,
that
you got like a huge amount of fan art compared
Yeah.
for how long you were there compared to the rest of us.
Because, like, a lot of the time during the campaign, Bulina will just look forward at, like, the imaginary camera, like in the office, and shake her head. That's how I connect to the audience.
I mean, the portrait of you purring George is really good.
It's adorable.
Adorable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honk.
Roundabout.
Oh,
Right.
wait, sorry.
So you were docking?
And we're going fast. And
Just as we almost get to shore, a big gust of wind blows us like way, way back into the sea.
Darn.
Actually, sail over a warp zone.
So, you guys are
Oh,
looking out
okay.
over the port. Are you docking or?
Well, yes.
yeah,
we're
we're docking already.
Auto
Then
duck.
we're just gonna leave it on drive while we're gone. So when we're back, we can just leave.
So your first mate comes up to you and says, "We'll be docking soon, Captain Yar."
Well,
I thought the
that's
first mate was
just
Serge.
great.
Yeah, he made Jakey Boy the first mate.
Or your
That's
Well,
second
I-
mate.
Yeah, Jacob Boy says that.
I made him my first mate, but I don't think
I'm
my
the pretend
crew-
first mate.
Yeah,
The guy who
fully
actually
trusts
does the
all
first
my
mate
decisions.
duties, like, is...
First mating.
What is Caesar's rank?
I don't know,
Nerd.
some guy.
Stowaway.
He's the boat weenie.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm the cook. The cook died in the battle, so you have me cooking stuff.
Yeah. Okay, it's canon now.
Are you keeping Cappy on?
Well, yeah, he's in charge of the bar.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
rest in
Happy.
peace.
Okay, so the boat is approaching the place, the docks.
Yeah, and we're not.
And you see a Goopa there, and he says, "Yar! I'm a Goopa."
Oh no! Quick,
Pirate.
turn around! I don't want
jeez.
that.
Not a
We're
good
gonna, we're gonna try another dock.
We have immigrants from the Mushroom Kingdom by the looks of it. And he spits.
Do we have passports?
No,
Well,
I don't.
I don't
Whose
thi-
fault is that?
Do passports even exist in this world?
So, yeah, sort of.
oh.
So we're illegal immigrants.
Well, I
I'm
mean, you,
captain. I'm allowed.
What?
That's how it's worked. Right?
so he
Anyways,
says, "Dock into harbor, into port 3, wharf 3.
All right, driver guy, do what this guy said. I say to the driver guy of the boat.
He docks in wharf 4.
Oh shit! He
But
doesn't
then
know
they-
his numbers.
But then they yell at him, and he's like, "Arr!" And then he
So-
docks again in port 3.
And I tell him
And
it's
wharf
okay. We all make mistakes. As long as we learn from the situation, it's all good.
Yay.
So once you're all docked, an old shaman comes up to you and he says, "Will you be inspecting your boat?
Well,
Prepare for
Are they gonna find the
docking."
dead bodies, or did we dump those?
I'm pretty sure we dumped them.
Okay.
I mean, we had a week or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we could
We
have
dumped
eaten
them,
them
or we use them as food. One or the other.
We need to make sure you're not
Only
carrying
Caesar
any
knows.
illegal contraband or weapons.
marijuana.
Oh, well, don't worry, our boat is empty. While you're doing that, we got stuff to do inland. So,
Ye be
Come
staying on the boat.
how long was this gonna take?
A day at least.
Well, see, that's not something we can do. So, I'll
Can't we,
put
though?
you over with my, the actual official first mate. You can deal with them. I got stuff to do inland.
I'm sorry, mister, we can't be helping you.
Oh, I'm sorry to you, but what I got to do here is pretty important. We're here to save the Mushroom Kingdom, and I'm afraid that that's a little bit more important than sticking around on the boat. You can come in and look all over you want. Everything is cool, but I gotta get going.
Is there some kind of fee we can pay? I asked him. as far
Well, certainly I could put you to the top of the list for... I could
Alright.
overlook certain other people
as...
if wheels were greased.
Horikawa, did we get any stuff from like the ship's stores that we could use to pay this guy's bribe? Like, does the ship
a
have
bunch of
money
stuff
on
in the
it
ship's
that doesn't
stores,
belong
yeah.
to anybody anymore because we killed the captain?
Yeah, there's totally a lot of that sort of stuff.
Sweet.
You have 1,000 gold on your boat.
Sweet. I
Gold
bribed...
or coins?
Coins. This is not Dungeons and Dragons.
Alright. So I bring the guy a bribe from our stores.
How much?
One shiny coin.
Give him 200.
Can I, like, do a roll to see how well I can feel out how much this guy would
200.
expect?
Yep.
200.
An intelligence influence check, bribing.
Alright. Not
That
charisma?
sounds like all things you got.
This seems like a charisma thing.
Nope.
Okay,
Intelligence, because you're trying to suss out the number.
Alright.
If you were dealing, then in that case, I would be...
Yeah.
I gotta pull up the dice thing. We're gonna start rolling dice, guys.
Whoa!
At almost 10:30, yeah.
Alright, I got a 8.
Alright. You think you probably would take around 500 gold?
Alright. I give him 500 gold. That's a lot, but yeah.
Yeah, you rolled poorly.
Oh, dang. Oh well.
Well, this be right generous of you. Of course, Mr. Captain, you can walk around. I'm sure your first mate here can vouch for you.
Oh, I'm good. Because, like I said, we kind of need to get going.
Of course, you're a busy man with a busy life.
Alright, guys, first we're going to go and get some bread, and then we got to find a House of Turner.
Bread!
Yay.
Well, you know, the best bread is at Mama Goopa's Bread House.
Can
Nice.
we?
Oh, you know what? I super appreciate the tip there, guy.
We're going.
Yep.
Seriously though, can we get like as much bread as we can carry? You think I'm funny? I'm being serious though.
ASMT bread is just the
I,
best. We'll see when we get there. We head out towards the...
Everyone
What's
told you
wrong
about
with
the
you
time I
people?
ate a whole loaf of northeastern sourdough bread.
Doesn't sound like a healthy thing to do.
You know what? Nuts to you. It was great.
Oh, bread to you.
Most things that are great are not great to you.
Jesus?
Jesus to you. Okay, so Caesar just starts walking towards wherever that guy pointed.
Yeah, we're on our way.
Yeah.
We're off the boat.
Let's
We get
move on
there.
from this.
Bread time.
We jumped off the boat.
People give you strange looks. Not really angry or disgusted or anything, just kind
Just
of
like,
oh,
foreigners."
huh. I guess we've got some mushroom people here, I suppose.
Neat.
I'm gonna try to
Do
be
they not
polite.
like mushroom
I
people?
tip my hat.
What is the cultural... Like, how do the people in ASMT feel about Mushroom Kingdom people, and I guess...
Roll an intelligence
Koopa
knowledge
Kingdom.
check.
Alright.
I'll do it too.
International politics, if you have it.
I'm not bothering.
I actually think I might have that. Or
I
maybe
got-
Polina had that.
A6.
Would police information help?
No.
I
I'm
got a
gullible.
7.
I'm taking it at face value, so...
You got a 7?
Mm-hmm.
Unfavorable? The two countries are kind
And
of
I guess-
tense right now.
Hmm.
Wait, really?
One of us is
I
from
mean,
the
most
Koopa
people are
Kingdom.
tense right now.
And
With
2 of us
ASMT.
are
They're not a very
enemy
well
characters
liked
who are
race.
from everywhere.
I start trying
we
doing
do?
my best smirk imitation.
Oh yeah. You can kind of pass as a smug boo. if you in the right light.
You just got a swag.
Wait, but bob-ombs aren't different in ASMT, are they?
Yes, they're light bulbs.
Oh,
Or have skulls on them.
Somebody paint a skull on my back.
You could roll a disguise check if you wanted.
Let's do it.
Really?
Yeah. I got craft. Let's do it.
One moment.
Where'd you get the
Craft
paint?
white paint.
I gotta make sure disguise is under craft rather than...
I mean, Horka was still turning the result from my earlier
Huh?
roll.
Oh,
I mean, I think
Yeah.
Don't get anything.
costume.
Oh, I just don't get anything. Okay.
Yeah,
You just
I mean,
don't
like, you
know.
know that they're kind of crazy over here. That's about it.
Okay.
Oh, geez, way to be racist. Caesar, gosh. Just
But Horikawa, even if disguise isn't under craft, costumes is.
Costumes is?
Yeah.
That works.
also paint yourself black and then have a white skull on it, like it's 2-tier.
No, I mean I can pink bob-ombs can have skulls on them.
Never seen any of those in the ASMT, however.
It's because I'm a lady.
There's
no, the
not
bombs,
a lot of
the bombs in
sexual
ASMT
dimorphism.
are agender.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, even if they do, like, they don't have any external gender characteristics.
Okay, then yeah, I'll just create both black and white paint.
You find some mud.
Yeah, you can roll that check.
I assume this happened back when we were on the boat.
No,
Just doing that in the middle of
Yeah.
the road.
I mean like on the middle of the road, like we can see like the reactions people are giving us, and then I'll be like, oh, maybe we should make a disguise.
But what are you going to make a disguise with? When we're done?
Craft.
You can, white paint / bird
Well, I'm
poop, the
assuming
same.
you have 500 gold left. You spend 20 on supplies.
Yeah, or I can
Disguise
just
kit.
buy
What's known
black
as
and white
D&D
paint.
is a disguise kit.
Yeah, we need to get more money once we're in the warehouse.
I mean, we got lots of money from our takeover of this boat, so
Yeah, but we just lost half of it.
that's true.
Why'd you spend half? I said 200.
200 would have worked.
It's not what Caesar did.
I had to be
Nobody
sure.
listened to me.
I mean, it felt like this guy was
I come
going to
up
need
with good
500.
ideas. Rowcow, try to smell where the fresh air is coming from. Remember that?
George wasn't there.
Oh.
It felt
Alright.
like this guy was going to want 500.
Wait,
so I
George
gave
was
him
there?
500.
Yes, I was.
That was George.
Oh, right, that. I was thinking back when I was smelling for eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was way back.
Yeah,
That was a catastrophe.
Oh,
it worked.
it worked.
I can smell eggs.
So what are we waiting for right now?
I could use
Um,
the scrambled
someone-
eggs right now.
Painting something on their back.
Yeah.
You need
Also-
to roll that check.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. What's the check?
Oh. I'm sorry. Charisma, craft, costumes. Or charisma covert disguise.
I got a 12.
Surprisingly, you do quite a good job of it, actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
You
was
can
the
pass
maximum
yourself
I could
off
get.
as an asexual bomb thing pretty well.
What's your charisma points,
6.
George? Really? Okay.
Wow.
So you're not very charismatic.
nice.
So you got
yeah,
the maximum
like I
you
have
could roll?
charisma 6 and craft 6, so I got a max.
Huh,
Nice.
okay.
Nice.
So I was wondering, like, if your charisma's higher, maybe we should have been nicer to you, but since it's just 6,
Yeah.
eh.
All right, bread.
Bread, yes.
Yep,
Let's get
that's
this
what we're
bread.
doing now.
Bread.
Since you can pass as a native, George, you can speak for us
Mhm.
while trying to get us a good price on bread here.
Okay.
We want a lot of bread.
Yay.
I forgot why, but we want a lot
We
of
need
bread.
bread.
Because bread is great.
That's true.
We're gonna get
I mean-
in some huge trouble because of this.
Because
Anyway.
we're buying bread.
Bread.
You know it's gonna end up in some side adventure, but I'm gonna go and be like,
It's
hello,
it's the bread league. Oh no.
how much bread can I get for 20 coins?
Why, 20 loaves of bread!
20
Nice.
loaves! I'll take
We're set for life.
it!
20 loaves of the finest ASMT bread.
Why, yes, thank you.
There's no more detail than that. It's just pure concept of bread.
Well, ASMT bread is a really special, cool kind of bread to us who don't know that it's actually kind of cheap. It's
Now,
just...
why are you... Now, if you don't mind my asking, what are your friends doing here in town? It's lovely to see foreigners here every now and again.
Why? Oh, shit.
Why? Oh shit!
Yeah, remember, you can't even lie, and yet you disguised yourself, so this is gonna go great.
But to be fair, we're not doing anything wrong, per se.
Yeah,
For
well,
once.
we're on some official business with our country. You know. Well, they I said they, not me. Okay.
They?
They.
They're not
They
any
are not
official
me.
business of the country.
Yes.
Well, they're
Why,
not.
Yeah, I lean in, I'm going like, yeah, we're going to the House of Turner.
Shut up.
Oh, the House of Turner. The Turners are very interesting people. You know, they come here and buy my bread all the time.
Oh man.
Wow.
And I
They have
just
good
look at
taste.
Rezcow and say, "Hey, would you mind carrying all this 20 loaves of bread outside for me, please?"
I'm gonna should probably find a wagon for these, but okay.
Now, what are you doing at the House of Turner?
That I don't know, because Rezcow's already left, so
Yep.
he can't answer.
Well, Caesar's still there. Jacob Boy's still there.
No, they all carried
Sup?
it out. You know, they all carried the bread out.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of loaves of bread.
No, I'm there,
Yeah,
but I'm kind of
20
spacing
loaves of
out.
bread.
So, she turns to you, Caesar, and she says, "Do you speak our language?"
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's remarkable.
I think we speak the same language.
You're so good at this.
Oh God.
You're practically a native.
We're kind of speaking from
See-
experience here.
What's
Caesar, I'm not
Yeah,
very worried
maybe a
about
little
because
bit.
he doesn't have honest or
That's
fault.
right,
Yeah.
I picked it up.
No, I recognize that from your stories. What's the name of our language? I mean,
English?
is there? I mean, do we call it English in this world? I know
No,
some
yeah.
fictional.
You
Okay,
call it common.
Call 'em
no.
basic.
I think both of our countries just speak English.
Oh, well, we speak common, actually.
Okay, well, they seem
But
very
I see
similar.
how you can get them mixed up.
Yeah.
You see, they say aluminium instead of aluminum.
Aluminium. How would you like your bread wrapped up in some aluminium?
I think you mean aluminum. No. Anyway.
From the alpha to the omega of bread.
Oh my God.
Omega.
Whoa!
Do people
Are you
actually
saying they say
pronounce it
lever too instead of lever?
No, it's lever. Lever is the correct. Lever
No, they
is
say
the
it
wrong
the
one.
opposite somehow for some reason.
Lever is the English one, which sounds so weird. Lever's
actually
the
really-
British one.
I'm craving some bread.
Oh, lever is the American. And
Lever's
lever-
the American English one, I meant to say. And then lever is the British English one.
Anyway, Rezcow carried the bread out. Caesar's like, "Nice to meet you," and follows him out.
I
So,
leave.
how long are your friends in town for? She turns to George.
I am not sure, but you know what? I'm sure we must be heading on our way, and I pay her, and I.
Oh,
well,
no, I insist. Stay. Sit a while.
No, I literally cannot stay. We have to be somewhere, and I pay her, and I leave.
She says, oh,
It's
well,
all cold suddenly.
please come back when you have the time.
Yes, thank you for the bread. Bye.
Then she blows up.
So what do you do with the bread?
Like I said,
Well,
we've got to find a wagon to carry it all with us.
I mean,
It's rations for the mission.
yeah.
The
Although I
mansion
eat one right
Horikawa
now.
mentioned is probably the House of Turner. It's right here in town.
No, it's not.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know that. Caesar still thinks
so-
that.
So we should find a wagon after we need to find the House of Turner. Like, gotta find where it is, because gonna do this today somehow.
How is
Can't
the
we
bread,
just
by
build
the
a
way?
wagon?
Caesar says, isn't the House of Turner some kind of big
It's
mansion
kind
thing?
of grainy and
Maybe-
sawdusty.
What is?
The
The
bread.
bread.
You know what? Good. I'm gonna eat
Caesar
it.
says, I think that mansion up
Put it in my mouth
over
and
there
chew.
on the other side of town is probably the House of Turner.
Yeah, isn't the House of Turner like a warehouse?
I thought it was like some kind of mansion.
It's whatever we want it to be.
Imagination.
Well, I guess there's no harm in just going there ourselves and check. And if it's not, well, we'll ask around. Like, I'm sure people know where it is. It's a landmarky enough for us to know of its existence.
So where are you
let's go
going?
check it out. Caesar wants to check out the mansion.
Okay. So you guys walk up to the mansion. There's 2 Goopas standing guard in front of a big gate. And there's printed on the side, the official government-sanctioned mayor's residence.
Sounds
Oh.
official.
Based on that, I don't think this is the House of Turner that we're
Yeah.
looking for.
I'm sure the guards would know, though. We
Let's
should probably
not
just
ask.
ask them. No, let's let them. Come on, you
Rezcow,
look.
I think we shouldn't ask them.
But why not? Like they're civil servants.
And I'm
They
gonna pull Rezcow to the side really quick and say, look, our motives aren't exactly like we don't know what these guys like or dislike about people, about foreigners. So
but
I'm worried
George.
that if we give away our motives, they'll try to, kill us. Like
George,
several
George,
others have
listen.
in the past.
George,
Your disguise
Yeah.
is super
I know-
good.
I know you haven't been around for very long, but you can't convince Rezcow of anything the slightest bit cynical. if it's,
But
I
I mean,
just realized that's very true.
Think about it, George. Your disguise is super good. They'll never know. The lady in the store had no idea. They'll know idea, and they're civil servants. No, they're to guard government property. They're there to help. Just go there and
Okay.
say, "Hey, I need to find a House of Turner." I mean, if that happened back in 2-3, we'd do the same. They're just us. So just go ahead and ask them.
So then I'll talk to Caesar and tell him, okay, I'm gonna be smart about this. I'll stay back, like kind of out of the way, because I look like a regular person. But you guys can go ask them if you want. But I'm gonna stay outside in case something happens.
No, you should go ask, because they'll think you're a regular person, while Mom will look for a wagon
Cow?
for all this bread.
Shut up.
You should ask
No,
him for a
but-
map.
You know what?
Okay, I didn't-
I kind of agree with Rezcow. We should ask them. I mean, I'm still not even sure that this isn't the House of Turner, so
Okay.
I'm gonna ask them.
You know what? Okay. You know what? Considering I'm the only person that gets stuff done here. conceivably.
But I mean, we got nothing to lose by just asking. It's gonna make this a lot easier than just sitting around trying to find it on our own.
Caesar
Okay,
walks up
so-
to the guards and asks, "Hi, do you know where the House of Turner is? Can you point me in that direction?"
I was about to do that.
So who is going up and doing this?
Caesar.
Caesar went ahead and did it.
Oh.
We were talking too much, so he just did it.
God.
Yeah, citizen, can I help you?
Yeah, hi, can you
Can I-
point me in the direction of the House of Turner?
You're not from around here, are you?
Can I
No.
just like tack up to him and be like, "Yes, my friend is looking. My friend here, he's visiting from out of town, and we're looking for this House of Turner."
Out of country, even.
Come to see true civilization, have you?
Jesus.
Yeah,
Everyone's
sure,
so
something like
racist.
that.
Well, you're a future citizen of our empire, so I suppose you should be allowed to see it.
Caesar does
The hell?
kind of chuckle while they say that, by the way.
Oh. What are you laughing at, boy?
No,
Oh,
it was like an
nothing,
awkward
nothing.
chuckle. You know, like yes, I agree.
And Caesar says, "Oh, nothing, nothing." Sorry.
I don't think it sounded like nothing. Do you, Mr. Other Goopa?
Dear Jesus.
He says no, it sounded like he was making fun of our nation and our glorious leader.
What did I
No,
do?
not at all. I have great respect for your nation, and I look forward to our eventual subjugation.
What
Now, please,
what is the name of our leader?
King Charles?
King Charles the what?
first.
Ralcow knows. I'm
Nope.
sorry. That's incorrect. And he attacks you. One moment.
What, really?
Jeez,
Wow.
that was rude.
I thought I could be okay because I'm the one who's capable of lying, but I also make a point of not being tactful, so...
If somebody asks you, if
You
somebody wants-
laughed.
Yeah,
Wow,
no, like I said,
fun.
I make a point to not be tactful because... I don't know. That's
Well, he's-
Caesar.
that's
He's
Caesar.
just gonna punch you. You can react
Okay.
however you would like.
Please don't react.
No, I'm
I'm
just gonna
reacting.
take it. I'm gonna take
You're
the
gonna
punch.
take it?
Like, at whatever my
yes.
natural defense is, I
Alright.
guess.
So you're not gonna
Stir.
aim to dodge or move aside
I'm
at
gonna
all.
punch him back.
Yeah, Jakey Boy's not gonna like this.
Oh god.
I intend to, just take the punch. It can't do that much damage, just a punch.
How many wounds do you have?
13.
Oh dear.
But I have a total of 18 life. If a wound does 5, if a punch does 5 damage, even with my natural, just,
That is true, they don't have brawler, so yeah, you're right, it only does
I mean,
8
they're
stun.
Goopas. They're slimes.
It does
So-
8 stun damage,
wait, really?
knocking you out. Yeah.
Wow.
You decided not to dodge or move aside at all. You just
Yeah.
took it, which means your base defense becomes 3.
Nice.
Basically, you
Rather
just
than
took a real punch to the chin.
I mean, by a take it, I mean I wanted to, steel myself for it, but not dodge or anything, so.
Yeah. Sorry, you're knocked
That's
out. Unless you want to use your second wind.
Actually, yeah, I'll use my second wind right now.
Okay. You might
What-
survive.
I'll roll
Punch.
willpower.
Willpower or body.
Yeah, willpower is better. I got a 5.
So you recover 5 points of stun. You are at a total of 16.
Yep, so I'm still conscious, because my
So
life
basically you get knocked out, you blink out for a second, and you come back.
Yeah. So I pick myself up off the ground and...
And they're both laughing. It's King Charles the Fourth, you moron.
Sorry,
I get
sorry.
the feeling that before he can say that, from what I was hearing,
Oh, Sturgis.
Jakey Boy probably
Yeah, I'm
came
gonna
in
come
with a
in and
sucker
punch him in the face.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, in fairness, it is talking is a free action, so they do get that off because they get a surprise attack.
Alright.
Can I, scoot nonchalantly away from...
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do
The
that.
fewer people involved here, probably the better, if we're gonna de-escalate this at all.
And
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna say,
hoping
Rescal,
that I'm-
save the bread!
I'm okay. What? Save the bread from what? What's going on?
Oh, Rescal can cook the bread with his fire.
Isn't it
Get
already
toasted
Why
bread.
would you... The bread's already cooked.
Yeah, but you can toast it.
Can toast it.
Why would you toast?
For
It's-
toasty
it's
bread.
low quality bread, probably.
No, it's great bread. Every bread's great bread.
Bombs love
Put
sauce.
that on a t-shirt.
Moldy bread.
It's fresh.
It's on its way to being cheese.
This bread is killing...
Ew.
This bread talk is killing me. I'm gonna go get bread.
Okay.
All right.
Jakey Boy punches the guard. Wait, what?
Yeah, yeah.
What is
Alright.
the guard again?
A goopa?
A Goopa? Cool.
No, a goopa?
What color?
Red.
Okay.
Oh no, never mind. I changed my mind.
The other one is green.
So what does he have to roll?
Yeah.
His attack.
What's
Are you just punching him?
Yeah, I'm just punching him.
Body, unarmed combat, brawler. Or not brawler, but, fisticuffs. Yeah.
All right. $12.
Jesus.
Alright. You punch him and he staggers back a bit and he says, "You just assaulted an officer of the state."
You just assaulted my
I
friend.
say, Jakey Boy,
Have a
stand
plot point,
down,
Jakey Boy.
stand down.
I have a plot point.
Caesar is trying to yell at Jakey Boy to stand down, but
Go ahead and roll me your charisma influenced, diplomacy.
alright. Can I use discipline?
Discipline? Oh, for him? No,
Yeah.
that's just,
The description
Role-playing.
of discipline in the
No, that's just role playing. He's got to role play however he feels.
Okay.
This is to attempt to convince them that you're trying to de-escalate the situation and get them to stop.
Okay.
You know, this is another thing that's going on.
So charisma influence?
Charisma influenced diplomacy.
Alright. I got a 5.
Well,
Do you want to
So
spend
they-
some plot
but, I
points
mean-
on that?
Huh? I don't
Let's
have
spend
any
some-
plot points. I haven't had plot points in a long time.
Okay. Jakey boy, how do you react?
to him.
He's
me.
trying to de-escalate things.
Oh, Dito? Well,
Yeah,
I feel
I'm
like
saying-
now that we're even, it's like, hey, we dealt some punches, alright?
1 for 1.
Yeah.
So in other words, Jakey Boy very physically like calms down.
Well, they bring out weapons at this point.
Okay.
They bring out a fire flower, and the other one brings out another fire flower, and they say,
I
"You
put
just
my hands
assaulted
up.
an officer of the state. You're under arrest."
I've got sourdough.
Eat it
Just
all.
in time for Jakey Boy and Caesar to being put under arrest.
Are you
Wait, am I
fucking
also
kidding
under
me?
arrest?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't.
Where are you, Rescow?
Mm-mm.
Seriously?
I'm not sure what's going, like, where I am in relationship to this.
He can't see anything because he's holding all the bread still.
You guys are like
And
on the other
George
side of the
pointedly
street, I
told
think.
me to protect the bread. So I'm looking for an alleyway or something.
Since when
where
did
I
you
can
listen to
stash them.
George?
Well, now I trust her.
I mean, I think we're like at the gate, and you guys are like on the other side of the street.
Yeah.
Okay, well, roll alertness perception.
Okay, fair enough.
Hearing.
Let's go usual low rolls. Because I don't want to get involved in this because that's just going to lead to trouble.
Oh, now you're conscious of trouble.
Come on,
That's-
12 or
Oh.
something.
Raucow doesn't want
I
to,
got 9.
but
You
his
hear it.
character, if he
No,
notices,
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't hear it. I never hear anything.
You hear the one thing you've been trained to hear more than anything else. You're under arrest.
Leave the bread there, and I just kind of like approached and try and see what's going on here.
I want to tell the guys, okay, I'm sorry, my friend here, he has an anger problem. I apologize so much.
No need to
didn't mean-
apologize,
he didn't
Caesar.
mean anything by
I
it.
think
No respect for the police. No respect for law enforcement. No respect for society. No respect for civilization. I wonder how long in the mines you'll be getting.
I
Oh
guess by
god.
this point I would be close enough and be like, "Hey, so what's the commotion here? What's up, everyone?"
I turn to run. I grab Jakey Boy's shoulder, I grab Rezkow's shoulder and say, "Let's get out of here," and I start to run.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm just gonna.
Well,
But based on
I-
the speech they just gave, we're not talking ourselves out of this one. And if we stick around, we'll just be fighting more and getting in more trouble, so...
Well, you could
don't
talk
know what's
yourself
going
out of it,
on,
but
but,
not
you know,
Caesar with a 5.
Yeah. I'm the only one who...
I don't really know what's going on, but I follow my training, and when my teammate says to run, I just, alright, I'm gonna run beside him.
The cops say, halt! Halt right there or we'll fire.
What's going on, Caesar, I say, as we speed forward.
They fire at you.
They punched me, Jakey Boy punched them back, and now we're under arrest. I say as we run, yeah.
One of them hits Rezcow.
Huh?
One of them hits you because you're in the back.
Oh, that's true.
Dealing 6 wounds.
That's not good.
And you are
but
now on
not-
fire.
That's... I can deal.
Which means you take a
I-
d6 damage every round.
Yeah, so if I'm literally on fire, I jump forward and roll to the side in order to put it out.
Alright, that takes you a round. What do you guys do when he's doing this? The other one misses.
I'm just assuming I'm being dragged by Caesar at this point.
I'm not dragging you. I just like
Oh,
grabbed your shoulder to get you to start running, but I didn't like keep pulling. I just
okay.
yeah.
Um, I gotta think. Sorry.
I mean, my attempt to talk us out of it failed, so this is the only thing I can think to do right now.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna run alongside. Because
Well,
I feel...
once your friend that you were trying to defend started attacking them verbally.
What?
What?
Jakey Boy when you were trying to calm it down, Jakey Boy was like, "Don't apologize for me."
Right.
Which didn't help things.
Like I
So what
said,
are you
at
doing,
this,
Jakey Boy?
I'm just gonna be running. Because I feel good about myself.
Roll me an agility athletics check, everyone but Rezcal.
Me included, or
No. You
Where are
extricated
you
yourself
in
from the
this,
situation.
George?
thank you.
Oh,
I guess
whoops.
George is just a witness for now.
And they approach you, Rezcal, and they say, "You're under arrest." And I'm gonna use the bathroom while you think of your response.
9.
Okay. They're not really pursuing you since they managed to down Rezcal and get him to
Man.
roll on the ground.
Man.
You're welcome.
You two make it out just fine.
Way to leave me there, you two. by
wait,
the way.
wait. If he
I didn't
falls,
even
I don't
see him.
keep.
I was just worried, like, running.
Yeah, it's like I never said I kept running after he got knocked over.
I thought you did. What do you do?
Because
I-
you were insisting on all you were doing is flight here, you know?
Well, yeah, I
I'm
mean, I
gonna
said
use the
that
bathroom. You
before.
can think about
Yeah,
it.
I said that
Alright.
before you got knocked over.